Okay, so to wrap up, we've been involved in a number of interesting cases for a number of organizations which are trying to do, there's one I forgot to mention. See if you know the answer to this. There are two European countries next to each other. They share a border. They're Central European countries. And in one of those countries, I think it's 94% of the people carry, what are they called, body donor cards. Do you know what I mean? What are they called?
Organ donor.
Yeah, these body donor cards. In the other country, right next to it, it's less than 12%. Why? Why in these two European countries, yes, they don't have the same religion, but these two European countries, lots and lots of people in the one country, nearly all of them carry these cards, and in the other country, they don't. Why? How would you persuade our government? I was working in India this year. The Indians are very keen to get people to... Do any of you carry cards? Do you carry donor cards?
On your driving licence, so you...
Yes, on your driver's licence. How would you persuade people to do that? How would you persuade the Indian government to do it? How would you... I'm talking to the Indian government. How would you persuade them to do it?
So I thought you put it into something else, that people don't really choose it, it's just there.
You have to opt out.
Say again?
Opt out, so it's automatic.
Exactly. People think, oh, it's got to do with religion, it's got to do with... It's what you do is you default on in and you elect to go out as opposed to elect to go in. And we were doing some work for an organization which you can talk to people in Mountain View on defaulting on donations. So you can get people, it costs nothing to persuade people to do things. So the question becomes this. What you want to do, what organizations want to do, what people in business want to do is they want to change people's behavior. They want to become hardworking, more customer-focused or whatever. The question is, what are the behaviors you want? And what you try and do is you try and specify the behaviors you want more of and the behaviors you want less of. We're not looking at attitudes, we're looking at the behaviors. And then what you try and do is map out how you can persuade people through giving them information, make what is called the architecture of choice to make these small decisions. Decide which be the most powerful. You can use this technique or that technique. If you go to a car sales room, you watch what goes on there. It's fascinating. These boys are choreographed. They're using every technique. They use your first name, they give you coffee, they say, all the techniques you used, you mentioned, they are using them in a particular order for a particular reason. Why? They're trying to nudge you to buy the car. That's all they have. That's their only power. It's not bringing down the price. It's not changing the make. They're trying to persuade you to do this. And so what we do here is look at these issues, try and find the issue, the behavior you want to change, look at the behaviors we want, suggest this technique, run a pilot, see if it works. If it does work, tweak it a bit. If it doesn't work, try something else to work out the way in which we can nudge behavior. So, my bottom line, we're people of the head, we're people of the heart. We know that these two are connected. We know that people's decisions on an everyday basis are not clear and rational and logical. And we can change people's behavior quite effectively and remarkably cheaply by nudging them, by using the techniques that are available to us from these books. Amen.